building stronger leaders, better systems, better organizations. This is Forged Forward. In today's video, we're breaking down why so many managers aren't actually leading but reacting. We'll look at what reaction-based management looks like, why it creates confusion, and how to fix it with 3 practical leadership habits. Like it or not, most managers aren't leading their teams. They're reacting to whatever problem screamed the loudest that day. Then they wonder why employees are confused, inconsistent, or constantly asking the same questions. A lot of managers spend the whole day putting out fires. Someone has a question, so they stop everything. Something gets missed, so they jump in to fix it. By the end of the day, they feel busy. But busy doesn't always mean effective. So let's call it what it is: a mess. So here's the honest truth. If your team keeps asking the same questions, making the same mistakes, and missing the same expectations, that's not a them problem. That's a you problem. Because if the standard was never clear, the follow-up never happened, and the coaching only shows up after things go sideways, that's leadership reacting, not leadership leading. Now, to be fair, most managers don't end up here because they're lazy. A lot of them were promoted because they were good at the job, not because they were actually trained to lead people. So they do what most untrained managers do. They react, they guess, they copy whatever their old boss did, and they hope the team figures it out. And hope is a poor leadership strategy. The fix is not to work longer hours or become the department's firefighter. The fix is to lead earlier. That means setting expectations before people are confused, coaching before the mistake becomes a pattern, and following up before accountability turns into a dramatic office scene. First, clarify the standard. A lot of managers use vague language like, "we need better communication," or "everyone needs to be more professional." That sounds fine, but it doesn't actually help people perform better. If you want better results, you have to define what good looks like. What needs to be done, by when, how should it be documented, who needs to be informed, and what does success look like when it's done right. Here's the difference. Weak direction sounds like, "I need everyone to communicate better." Oh, that's great. How inspiring. Also, completely useless. Clear direction sounds like, "Please send me your update by 3 p.m. with the issue, the action taken, and the next step." Now people actually know what to do. One is a vague wish dressed up as leadership. The other is an actual standard people will follow. The second fix is coaching early. And no, coaching does not mean waiting 6 months, saving every frustration, and then dumping it all into a performance review. Coaching means noticing something early, addressing it clearly, and helping the person adjust before the issue becomes a pattern. Because a 10-minute conversation today can prevent a 2-hour mess next week. But coaching only works if you actually come back to it. That brings us to the third fix, follow-up. This is where a lot of managers fall apart. They give direction once, walk away, and assume everyone absorbed it forever like some kind of leadership Wi-Fi signal. That's not how this works. If you set an expectation, check back. Review progress. Confirm they understood it. Reinforce the standard. Because if you never follow up, you didn't create accountability. Here's the real test. If everything falls apart the second you step away, you haven't built a strong team. You've built dependency. And that might feel good for your ego because everyone needs you, but it's terrible for the business. Real leadership is not being the hero in every situation. It's building enough clarity, coaching, and accountability that your team can actually function without you rescuing the day every time. At Forge Forward, we help build stronger leaders, better systems, and better organizations. Because if your managers are stuck reacting instead of leading, the answer is not more chaos, more meetings, or more please do better speeches. It's structure. It's clarity. It's leadership that actually shows up before things fall apart. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.